No room for these ones on the shelves upstairs because we've run out of shelves. So I'll show you these first. And here we have my workroom. Now these are my beloved knitting machines. This is a Silver Reed 830, and as you can see, John has just laid junk on it because, well, I don't think he quite understands that knitting machines are not to be trifled with like this. And there's a sleeve sat on here. I've done the whole rest of the sweater, but it is over 6 months now since I did this, and I'm not at all sure that I'm going to be able to do the sleeve to match this sweater. And as it is all, can you see this? Yes, very finely. There are 6 strands of cashmere and silk that this is being knitted with, and you can basically just see the shadow in front. Anyway, and this is my brother machine with the garter carriage there, and my little gorillas on the window. They're actually John's. I don't know what they're doing here. In fact, I think they're chimpanzees, but whatever. The whole purpose of this expedition is to show you my shoes. We've counted them. There are in fact 225 pairs. These are all Doc Martens. Let me move this light out the way. I hope you can see. Now it isn't quite going to remain like this, it's just that John, being the typical husband when it comes to DIY, knows exactly what he's doing, and thus we are short of one shelf and its brackets. But I'm not really going to complain because he is such a love for doing all this for me. But there we are. I told you I had them, and that he was building me a special room for them. Now these are all kickers. Up here, I wonder how far up we can get that you can see. They're not all kickers. These 2 trainers, which I just could not resist, and I don't normally wear trainers, but these are Christian Audigier, and in fact I've just realised I've got a pair. Oh no, there they are. There's another pair of Christian Audigier, but he's the only one I sort of gave way to. Well, actually no, that's not true either. As you'll see down here, I have got 2 pairs of Joseph Seibel shoes, which is this green pair and that red pair. And yes, you'll notice that I called the red pair the green pair and the green pair the red pair. But as you know, my mind is slightly addled. And of course I've got traditional Bavarian shoes, which I also love, and I wear them with my traditional Bavarian clothing. And I've got a pair of hand-painted shoes, and I've no idea what brand they are. I think they were just a brand. And this I couldn't resist, a flowery pair of cheap shoes. They were nice. That's my other Bavarian pair. But these are Doc Martens as well, aren't they fab? Not that I really care about my footwear. I'll put any old thing on. Just as long as it matches and makes me look wonderful, I don't care. Jill, I still giggle at the person who said to me, the manager of a supermarket that I shall not name, always nice to me. They treat me very nicely there. Anyway, I'm there and I'm in my wheelchair, of course. And as usual, I've got a pair of Doc Martens on. And she said to me, no, you always look so smart. She said, your shoes always look so clean and unworn. And I looked at her and I said, yeah, perhaps it's because I don't fucking walk. You should have seen her face. It was a picture. But I laughed. I wasn't being cruel. I laughed straight away so that she understood. And then she started to laugh. And I said to her, don't worry about it. It's just the sort of stupid thing I would say to somebody. You know, stick my foot right in it. So, that's quite a collection, I suppose. See, and I even have a pair of rather butch ones. But I like them very much. This here, this, I can't, you can just about see what I'm poking at here, this. Oh dear, bugger me. Anyway, that undoes and gets higher up the leg as the result. But they're just a rather nice pair of shoes. And this has got faces all over them. This is an Andy Warhol pair, I think. Well, I'd love to show you more, but I think I've just done myself in. But if you like shoes and stuff, these are going to make you drool, aren't they? But 225 pairs, I cannot stand odd numbers. I have to go out and buy a pair of shoes. And this is going to be really difficult, because nice shoes are hard to come by. You wouldn't believe the weeks I spent on eBay. A click of a mouse and a pair of shoes arrives the following day, or the following week, depending on how good the dispatcher is. Well, there we are. Oh, and of course, I suppose, my house slippers. I gave up with slippers, actually, because slippers are dangerous for me. What I got was these Merrill. They're rather expensive, like about 70 quid, I think. But look at the sole. I do not slip in these. And our new wooden flooring is, well, I'm going to show you some more of that, I think. This room is going to be a built-in wardrobe. It's going to be across there, and it'll be two-tiered with drawers at the bottom. See, it's all getting ready. A cupboard is going to be built up there, which will store all my hats. So there won't be any shelves in it, but it will store all my hats. And I've just noticed that John stuck an elephant there. But anyway, and there will be a chair here and possibly a grab rail on the wall if I need it. You can see we badly need places to put clothes. And this is our bed, our electric bed. And for some reason I have cut my ear. Do you want to watch this? This is how I sleep. Can you see what's happening? Oops. Now that is steep enough to get me in the sitting up position when I need to get up in the morning, and I can have it so that this part here, and only this part here, is lowered. And if I really can't get up any further than the sitting up position, then all I've got to do is scoot along a bit and press this button, and it puts me in a standing position. Pretty cool, huh? And John's wardrobes need to be sorted out so that he can get his clothes in. There are knitting machines in those wardrobes. Don't ask me why. But there are some of my hats. This is our new shower bathroom. With the grab rail. Oh, and it feels lovely. And for the ladies, I shall put the seat down. And that thing in the corner, that silver evil thing with its evil numbers, hate that fucking thing. Excuse my French, ladies. Now at the moment, my office and John's office is full of all my clothes. And I'm not even going to bother trying to count. But that's John's desk over there. And this is my desk here. That's my life-saving lamp that I use every morning. And that's my iMac and shelving on top of there. And pictures. I think this particular picture is the most superb picture. I don't know if this will work like that, but that's Mei Chung, who's now passed away, but she was a very good Lhasa Apso, very typical, and a real character. Funny little dog she was. And this is the add-on room we had, the sunroom. All the blinds are shut at the moment. And we have Whitney and her babies. The long settee. Leather. Always swore I'd never have a leather settee, and I've ended up with one. And cushions we got in Belgium. More hats. A little bit of knickknacks. This is a trophy that Mary Grace won for being best limit bitch at the Lhasa Apso Club Championship show. These are lovely thingy-me-bob lanterns. Tiffany, that's who I mean, Tiffany. And that's where the records are. And that's where another speaker is. There are 2, 4, 6, 7 speakers altogether, including a subwoofer. But I'm very happy with these. And this is my armchair. As you can see, my knitting sat there.